Hello Libra, welcome to your monthly tarot reading for the month of December. My name is Wendy. I have shuffled and laid the cards. I haven't looked at them yet. Once we have finished with the tarot, I will then pull some earth magic oracles to round out the reading. All right, let's see what December brings for Libra, the Magician. Not a bad start. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. Wow. So things are really taking off, Libra. Something that you have been doing is working. It feels like your workflow has improved. It's like the more you do, the more you can do. Your energy levels are improving. I just think you're amazed at what you can produce this month. It's like, ironically, the shorter days maybe bring you, and I'm in the northern hemisphere, but maybe the shorter days bring you more energy. I don't know. There's something about perspective there. But yeah, what you've been working on is going to take off. You've got 3 8s in the beginning of the reading. You've got the infinity sign, which is an 8, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 888. That is the number of the builder. So Saturn, Saturnian, exalted in Libra, it's all starting to come into place. It's everything's falling into place. Something's taking off. I'm seeing a lot with online activity. A lot of you could be meeting somebody online. You could be launching a new website. But really the most important thing here is that what you're doing is authentic. With that Magician card, like that's your touch. That's your true vision, your pure vision. And something that you can build or create based on your vision. And yeah, so what works best for you? Like, what time of day are you more productive? What day of the week? You know, there's something about really getting familiar and comfortable with your routine, you know, understanding what makes you tick, understanding how you work, and utilizing that to yield a wonderful result. So things are going from 0 to 100. It's like we've got the practice and then boom, it's out the door. So I don't know if a lot of you sell things online, but there's a huge increase there. I see massive improvements in work, career. Your health as well is really taking off. And I think you have a strong ability to connect to something outside of yourself. So there's a strong transpersonal awareness or practice. It's like you've got it all together. I think you're going to be quite proud of yourself this month. You're able to draw from your resources, what's around you, and turn it into something else. The Three of Cups. A month of celebration. Let's celebrate. Why don't we celebrate? The Three of Cups. Music is significant. There's a big event. We have the Six of Pentacles. So there's a lot about relationships and what you put into them, what you get out of them. Where you feel, you know, the Magician is like this, obviously the most powerful performer. He amazes the crowd, and it's kind of like, I'm so curious what this last card is, but I'm gonna let the suspense, I'm gonna just let it. He's glowing, he's the performer, he's amazing the crowd, but then there's something like your power kind of dissipates, and I wonder if that's a particular person. Like someone enters the room and like you just feel this power down, it like immediately just sucks the air out of the room, that type of energy. These cards are so beautiful and amazing that I don't want to taint the reading, but I do have to be honest, it feels like 10 of Pentacles. It feels like there's an awareness this month because it is holiday season especially, and there's a lot of forced togetherness. So it's like, when do I shine? When do people look at me as the Magician and compliment me and appreciate me and just make me feel powerful? Like, where do I feel empowered? And how can I carry that with me into spaces where I don't always feel that way, or into spaces where those people do not respect me or help me feel empowered, type of thing. Because we really want to maintain that energy in all areas and all circumstances. And that's where I think the Six of Pentacles is coming in, because there's a karmic cycle, right? There's something about like the cycle has to end. We can't keep doing things this way. I've experienced this. I've seen the results. I've learned the lessons, and I do want to keep doing this, and I don't want to keep doing this. So we've got to make some changes. And there's something about, I heard money changing hands. Feels like a handshake. I don't know. You might feel like people are, I don't want to continue down that negative path. I don't know. Do you feel like someone is shaking hands behind your back? I didn't want to say that, but I feel like that's where my phrase was going. Because what's interesting here with this cyclical nature of the Three of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, it feels like just as much as you can have these heightened, celebrations, laughter, jovial, oh my gosh, I'm like hyper almost from the happiness, but you can just as easily let yourself go to the opposite end of that, which is devastation or misery. And recognizing who has that influence on you, and what do you need to do to maintain your sovereignty, again, in those spaces. Like, what kind of influence do different groups have on you, I guess, and how can you start to influence based on what you need and what you want? Wow. And do you see how I don't want to, this reading is fucking amazing. I'm sorry. It is amazing. But I just was careful, because when I see the Six of Pentacles next to the Three of Cups, this is always a karmic justice card, karmic cycles. But next to the Three of Cups, I'm like, okay, so let's put all that aside. You have so much to celebrate. So I don't know if there is something that continues to nag at you or linger, to that like a little storm cloud in the background, but let's just forget about that for now, Libra, because these cards are amazing. I see an increase in money. I see people paying you for your services, and I see that if you've been trying to grow your own business or you've been running it for a long time, there is absolute achievement and accomplishment this month. I think you should be really proud of yourself. Things are moving along. I see meeting somebody online as well. Some of you looking for love. There's a particular person here you're really going to build something with, because you've manifested them from this Nine of Pentacles place, right? You're independent. You're doing things for you, not for anyone else. You've changed. I think that Six of Pentacles, now I read it, it's here because you have achieved. You've changed that cycle. You've ended that cycle. You've changed the whole energetic narrative. And I will say that sometimes the Nine of Pentacles can be a bit lonely, because, if you're the only person that's willing to grow, then it can be very lonely or isolating, alienating even, to have those conversations with someone who's still kind of in the past and refuses to grow. And when we see the Nine of Pentacles, we say that a gilded cage is still a cage. And that is true, because it feels like you've really leveled up. And I don't know if there's maybe just this is the Libran way, isn't it? Because I'm like, why am I so determined? Everything is beautiful and amazing, but why am I also so determined to feel like there's someone who isn't cheering for you in this reading? Like, that keeps coming through, and so I just feel like it's an energy, but it's not here in the cards. So that's what it is. It's an energy that's around, and that's the Six of Pentacles. That's their own karma. That's whoever that is, that's their shit to deal with. You are on the Nine of Pentacles magician stuff. You are celebrating, things are working out. You've got a really good routine. I feel like the strength of what you're doing started when we had all those planets in Virgo a few months ago, and you nailed down some really good routines that you've been able to maintain. Your process, it's just like you're more productive. You're able to do things consistently and orderly, and that makes you more productive, right? You can put things out more. Eight of Wands. And yeah, meeting somebody online, you're on that path where you're prioritizing your independence, making decisions for yourself. And I feel like you've integrated a lot of wisdom. You've integrated past experiences, and you've really grown. You've evolved. And so now you're attracting someone who is on that frequency. And this is not somebody who's going to take away. They want to build with you. Like, they've got their own stuff that they're building, and they want to help you build, and you're going to help them. And it's just this beautiful relationship of support. I see a lot of togetherness. And yeah, I think that's just the question here, the Three of Cups. Who's around? Who are you celebrating with? Who are you really making time for, right? Six of Pentacles, investment, time investment, money investment. How much money did you spend on a gift for this person who doesn't really show up for you versus what did you have prepared for someone who is always there for you, right? Like that energetic input. It's money, it's time, it's everything. And so I think you're really looking at investments and how they've paid off for you. And I don't know, a lot of you could be paying for services as well to like beauty services, just improvement, maybe going for massages, just buying better quality clothing, or like, socks and just things like that we overlook sometimes, just better quality. I feel like generally this month is about quality, and I think you're feeling very proud of yourself. Nine of Pentacles is not just about financial achievement. While I do see a lot of you being entrepreneurs or maybe living alone, or it's an energetic card as well that speaks to enjoying what you've created. Are you allowing yourself to enjoy what you've created? Or is it the creation, like the act of creation itself, that you enjoy? And that's okay. That's okay. Like me, I don't listen to my own tarot readings. I do it because I love it, but I'm not going to sit there and, listen to my chart. I don't really have time, but I also, anyway, just a little example there. Libra. Just smelled graphite, like a pencil, freshly sharpened pencil. Earth magic. The fairies. That is such a beautiful oh. You guys, I'm so excited for this time of year. I love November, December, January, February, going into the solstice and into the first light, Aquarius season. I don't know, there's so much magic in the air. Eight of Wands, you have guides, you have a connection to the other side, you've got a connection beyond the veil. And so these earth magic is also taking, hiccup, whoa, chugged my espresso. You can tell I'm getting hyper because I start to hiccup in the readings. But earth magic is when you're like taking care of the plants and the animals and really tending to the slower, quieter world that is very much a part of the world that a lot of people overlook. But yeah, plants and animals, and you honor the fairies that way, and they take care of you in turn. Magic is abound. Magic is abound. That Eight of Wands. New moon, promise. It's all coming together, Libra. It is all coming together. And you know how we said 888? Well, you've got two nines because you've got the Nine of Pentacles. 3 plus 6 is 9. So that, I'm getting chills. Things are progressing, Libra. I haven't felt this optimistic with your energy since like 2019, I'm gonna say. Holy smokes, Libra. One more card. Libra, A lot of you could be hosting, preparing, beautifying the home, bringing people into your space, decorating, having fun, sending out invitations, sending out cards, something you've made that you mail out, little postcards. Feels like there's a lot of care, and like just your creation, your vision is just those are the seed. That's the seeds you're sowing, baby. And they will grow. What is it? Mountain, strength. Look at all the purple. You've got a lot of purple in your reading too, which is a color of, I love my amethyst. I am wearing a purple kitty cat sweater. It says meow, and it's got 2 cats with a pom-pom on it. I don't know, I love purple. It's a color of royalty, isn't it? Used to be rare, difficult to make, very expensive, but it speaks of divine feminine energy too on that spectrum of colors. So to me, I'm thinking of receiving, I'm thinking of abundance, eternal abundance, like I'm seeing Empress energy. So yeah, earth magic, promise, and strength. So even if you encounter something that feels like the mountain, like, oh my gosh, I've got to conquer this, I have to climb this, I've got to deal with this, you'll get through it. You'll get through it. And I think you've got so much power going in, and then you get up that mountain, you're like, gee, I'm in it. And then you come down, you get that 8 of Wands boost, and then you come down the other side, and you've got all this beautiful magic awaiting you on the other side. So don't worry if you have to encounter that mountain this month, because I feel like you're going into it with so much love and support and strength, and then you come out the other side with so much love and support and strength. From the material world around you, your friends, family, maybe chosen family, but also especially the spirit world. The universe really has your back in a big way this month. I just want to live in this reading forever because it feels so hopeful and powerful. Sagittarius season is going to be good to you. Capricorn season and Aquarius season will be so good to you. So Libra, that's your reading for the month of December. If you want a personal reading with me, information is in the description box below the video. Have a great month, and I will see you very soon.